Another great morning, finally got my camera back in action. It's leg day, it's leg day, it's leg day. You know my slogan, work before work, work during work, work after work. Hoorah! Hello YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Pito Physique. Today we got a little bit of a mix-up. Instead of doing a regular highlight video with the music playing in the back, I figured we'd try something new and do a voiceover. So today we're going over a quad and hamstring dominant workout. So as you can see right here is the warm-up set. What I'm doing is I'm keeping my feet within shoulder width apart, and I'm having a full range of motion going all the way down, coming all the way back up. Now I did perform this for 3 sets considering a warm-up set. As you can see here, I'm going down for about 2-second negative, or eccentric as you guys would call it, for 5 reps, and in the last 5 reps I'm coming down all the way and I'm not stopping at the top to keep the tension in the quads. For our working sets, I moved the weight up from 135, which is decent for my body weight, and I moved up to my actual body weight, which is currently in between 180 and 185. So I put 185 on the bar, being that your legs are stronger than your upper body. As you can see, I now have my knee sleeves on and I have my back belt on. This is all for support for the core. And if you have any joint injuries, such as I do with an injury to my ligament and my cartilage, I use this for support just to help with the knees, especially with the range of motion. You're probably wondering why my heels are elevated on the plate. As you can see with my working sets, I switched up not only just the stance, but the position of my feet as well. The reason my heels are up is to keep more pressure on the long head of the quads. So for my final working set, I actually bumped the weight up to 225, preparing me for my next set. As you can see here, I have a more consistent rhythm. I'm not pausing at the top. I'm not stopping at the bottom. It's a 1 second eccentric and a 1 second positive movement as well. So during a superset, for my compound movements, I usually do the rep range of 8 to 10. And for the ISO movements or smaller movements, I do 12 to 15. Now this is a superset, so directly after the 225-pound elevated squats, we go straight into goblet squats, also keeping the heels up, and this is constant tension. The rep range is more because the weight is lighter. On the goblet squat, it's important that you keep your grip tight. Try to keep the plate pinned to your chin, keep the chin up, and just keep the back straight. Literally just sit down and press upward. I didn't put every single set that I recorded because some of them didn't come out as good as I wanted or the angles was wrong. But for these front squats, definitely targeting the quads. What you want to do is create a shelf with your upper chest and the lower shoulder delt. Keep the arms elevated, come down and press forward. Being that the squats are out of the way, now we're focusing more on the posterior chain of the legs. For our next workout, we have the ISO leg curls.
For this workout, especially when it comes to ISO movements, you want to do roughly 4 to 5 working sets, increasing the weight by 5 to 10 pounds each set, but still shooting for the same rep range of 8 to 10. Make sure no matter how heavy you're going in weight or how many reps you're doing, that you have the same amount of time under tension going up and going down. You want to spend roughly 2 to 3 seconds on each. So for the next exercise, we moved over to the leg press machine. Now, if you notice, I added the resistant band. What this does is it causes the weight to come down at a much faster pace, and it causes more tension on the legs. Now, the position of my feet is a closed stance and lowered down, which puts more tension on the quads. Being that the resistant bands are being applied, you want to control the weight coming down at a rate of 1 to 2 second eccentric and then explode up to the top. Now, when you get to the top, don't lock the knees out, but pause for a second to keep constant tension on the quads. Now for the last workout, I focused on hamstrings by doing stiff leg deadlifts. Now in the next clip, you'll see that my feet are on top of a 45-pound plate, so that way I can get a full extension. On the way down, you want to do about 3 to 4 second eccentric, keeping a full contraction on the hamstrings, and explode up, squeezing as hard as you can. Now, in my last set, you can see that I'm at 225 pounds. Make sure to increase the weight after every set, keeping constant tension.
Motherfuckers, you just jump in. That's it. Every day's arm day. Every day's arm day.
Yeah, for the first time, I had to be that guy. Yep, no clips on both sides. This is what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. Links in my bio on my Instagram. Please like and subscribe.
You got that?